Hi and welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. My name's Simone. Today I'm going to do an update video and talk about what's been happening. I weaned my son 3 months ago, so I'm going to talk about the experience and how long it took for the milk to stop coming. So if you do like these types of videos, I do have some playlists where I'm talking about breastfeeding, postpartum updates, baby updates and things like that. I'm going to link them videos above, and if you want to check out the video where I talk about extended breastfeeding and what you might experience when you stop breastfeeding when your child's like a toddler, then I will leave that video up above as well. Quick disclaimer as well, I'm just sharing my journey. If you have any concerns or anything like that, then I would advise you to contact a doctor or lactation specialist or someone like that. Trigger warning, I do talk a little bit about weight and not losing the postpartum weight, so I just wanted to let you know that as well. I hope that everybody can be kind in the comments, because obviously some women can't breastfeed or don't want to breastfeed, or they might have finished breastfeeding earlier than they wanted to, so there's no judgment here. I just want to share my story in the hope that it might help other women if they are wondering what happens when you wean, or what you might experience. So Mike has just turned 3, and if you are new here, my other 2 children, I stopped breastfeeding them at 2.5. Like I said, I will leave a video above about my experiences. With Micah, at first he didn't really want to stop, but then he was having less and less milk, and round about the 2.5-year mark, that's when I started to look at weaning. So I'd prepared myself. I would say I kind of knew what to expect, that I might feel teary-eyed and like emotional stopping breastfeeding, but I was actually surprised when I stopped. Like, it had been a gradual process, like I talked about in my last video. I prefer to do it that way. I mean, me personally, in the early days, if I didn't breastfeed for a few hours, then I would feel really engorged. But as each child got older, I would say after a year old, I could go for hours and hours and not feel that engorgement. So I wasn't really worried about that happening, and it didn't happen. I didn't have any engorgement like the first day, second day, or even a week, because I could feel like there was hardly any milk, because it just been a gradual process. So I didn't have any engorgement, and the emotion wise, I was surprised. I thought I would be like really upset, especially with it being like my last child, but no, I think it was just the right time for the 2 of us, so I totally felt fine. I did try to express, because I wanted to, I don't know if you've seen this before, but you can get these like little keepsakes, like necklaces or like rings, where you collect some breast milk and it's mixed with resin, and then you can like have a necklace or ring or bracelet or something like that, like a keepsake. And I couldn't express any, even like the first week after stopping, there was hardly anything coming out, but it took a full 6 weeks for it to totally stop, which I was surprised about, because like I said, I'd been gradually stopping breastfeeding anyway, so I didn't expect it to take that long. It can take quite a while for your hormones to settle as well. I had been getting my period for, I think, probably 8 months postpartum or something like that anyway. But emotion wise, if you've seen my postpartum updates, I documented I can't remember if it was every week. I know I did baby updates, but yeah, I talked about my hormones and how they were up and down, and I would say that my hormones still don't feel right. So I am going to be having some blood tests, getting my thyroid tested and iron and things like that. So if you'd like me to make a video about that and the results and things like that, then please leave me a comment down below, and I'll do that. Yeah, so I feel like my hormones have been all over the place a little bit. My children, it took all 3 of them until they was around about 2 years old to sleep through the night. I know with every child they're different, but with my children personally, that's how long it took for them to like sleep through the night. So I was kind of sleep deprived quite a bit anyway, so I thought, right, now Micah, he's like sleeping through the night and has been for quite a while. I thought that would help with the hormones, but like I said, I still feel a little bit all over the place. My hair's thinning quite a bit, so that's what makes me want to get my iron checked out. And weight as well, struggling to lose the weight. With each of my children, like I know they say that with breastfeeding you lose weight quickly because you're burning like 500 calories, but with each of my children it's taken me about 18 months to start to lose any kind of weight, and then it's been when I've stopped breastfeeding that I've lost like more weight. So with Micah this time, I am still the same way as I was when I had him, which I'm really surprised about. I just want to get my like testing and everything and see what's happening with them, see if that's got anything to do with it. So apart from that though, I've been fine. And yeah, this is the end of this chapter with Micah. So I'm really happy that we've had this breastfeeding journey and that things went smoothly compared to what it was like with my first child, Caleb. But yeah, it's just crazy to think that it's been, I talked about this last time, I've either been breastfeeding or pregnant for the last 10 years, and then now that's ended and I'm on to like a new chapter. So yeah, so this is the video. I really hope that you liked it, and if you have any questions, or if you're in the middle of weaning, or if you've experienced anything like I have when you've been weaning, then please leave me a comment down below. I'd be really interested to know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.